Next, let's look at part 2. Part 2 consists of the lace trim and motif 6. First, according to the chart, use a water-soluble pen to mark the entry point for round 1 of the lace trim on the finished shawl. Then, crochet round 1 of the lace trim according to the marks. Once done, crochet motif 6 onto the lace trim. Finally, crochet rows 2 and 3 of the lace trim. There are quite a few stitches used here, all of which are marked on the chart. I won't list them all here. Please watch my demonstration of the specific crochet method. First, according to the chart, use a water-soluble pen to mark the entry point for round 1 of the lace trim on the finished shawl. I have already marked here. Mark according to 1 cm per square. When you reach the last 8 cm, divide the remaining squares evenly. Now, let's start crocheting round 1. Join the yarn at the corner on the right of the long edge. Make 3 chains to start. Then crochet 6 chains. Work a double crochet in the same position. Continue with 3 chains. Crochet a double crochet at the marked spot. Three chains. Crochet a double crochet at the marked spot. This round involves working a double crochet at each marked spot, with 3 chains in between. At the corners, work 2 double crochets in the same position, and separate them with 6 chains. Now, refer to the chart and continue crocheting. After completing the last 3 chains, slip stitch in the beginning chain. Tighten. Cut the yarn. This completes round 1. Now, crochet motif 6. At the break point of round 1 of the lace trim, join the yarn to the first double crochet stitch on the left. Crochet 1 chain. Then, work 8 double crochets in the second chain space on the left. Next, in the adjacent chain space, slip stitch in the double crochet on the left. No need to tighten here. This completes row 1. Now, start row 2. First, crochet 3 chains. Slip stitch in the adjacent double crochet. Turn your work. Double crochet 1 in the double crochet. Next, double crochet 1 in each double crochet stitch, with a 2 chain interval between each. Crochet all the way down to the second to last double crochet stitch. When done, work 1 double crochet in the last stitch. Then, slip stitch in the 4th chain. This completes row 2. Turn your work. Crochet on the front. Now, start crocheting row 3. Yarn over. Work 6 double crochets in the adjacent chain space. When done, work 1 single crochet in the next chain space. In the next chain space, continue by working 4 double crochets. Nine chains. Four double crochets. Next, work 1 single crochet in the adjacent chain space. Work 6 double crochets in the last chain space. When done, slip stitch in the same position where you made a slip stitch in row 2. Pull tight, cut the yarn. Motif 6 is now completed. Next, crochet motif 6 along this long edge. Between the starting point of each motif and the end point of the previous motif, skipping 6 chain spaces. Refer to the chart to complete all motif 6. After completing motif 6, let's crochet rows 2 and 3 of the lace trim on the other 3 edges. Now, crochet row 2 of the lace trim. Join the yarn in the chain space where motif 6 was ended. Make 1 beginning chain. Work 3 single crochets in the same position. When done, continue to work 3 single crochets in the next chain space. This row involves working 3 single crochets in each 3 chain space, 7 single crochets in 6 chain space at the corner. Refer to the chart to complete the remaining part. After the last single crochet is completed, slip stitch in the slip stitch hole of motif 6. Pull tight. Cut the yarn. Hide the tail inside the fabric. This completes row 2. Now, crochet row 3 of the lace trim. Join the yarn in the slip stitch hole of motif 6. Make 1 beginning chain. Then work 1 single crochet in the first single crochet. This row involves working a single crochet in each stitch in sequence. When you reach the 4th single crochet at the corner, work 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Complete 1 SC2 in 1. Refer to the chart to complete the remaining part. After the last single crochet is completed, slip stitch in the slip stitch hole of motif 6. Pull tight. Cut the yarn. The lace trim is finished. Now let's look at part 3. Part 3 consists of motif 7 and the decorative pom-poms. First, complete the first 5 rounds of motif 7. Then, when working round 6, join alongside where motif 6 are located as you go, to secure motif 7 in place. Next, crochet the decorative pom-poms separately. Finally, sew them onto motif 6 and 7. There are many stitches used here. They are all marked on the chart. I won't give examples one by one here. Please watch me demonstrate the specific crochet method. Now let's start with motif 7. Begin with the magic ring. After that, start round 1. Chain 2 as beginning chain. Then work 4 incomplete half double crochets. Note that each loop needs to be enlarged. Draw through all the loops. Complete a special HDC 5 puff. Then chain 3. Work 1 puff. Follow the chart to complete this round. After completing the last 3 chains, close the magic ring. Slip stitch in the special HDC 5 puff. Tighten. Cut the yarn. That completes round 1. Now start round 2. Join the yarn in the chain space. Make 1 beginning chain. Work correspondingly 1 single crochet. One half double crochet. 3 double crochets. One half double crochet. And 1 single crochet. For this round, work into each chain space. 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, 3 double crochets, 1 half double crochet, 1 single crochet. Now follow the chart to complete this round. Complete the last single crochet. Slip stitch in the first single crochet stitch. Pull tight. Cut the yarn. This completes round 2. Now, start round 3. Join the yarn in the single crochet, where you cut the yarn. Make 1 beginning chain. In the same stitch, work correspondingly 1 single crochet. Two chains. 1 half double crochet. Three chains. 1 slip stitch. Four chains. 1 treble crochet. Yarn over twice. Insert into the stitch. Yarn over, draw the yarn through. There are 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over. Draw through the first 2 loops. Repeat 2 times. A treble crochet is now complete. Continue with 4 chains. 1 slip stitch, 3 chains, 1 half double crochet, 2 chains, 1 single crochet, 4 chains. I consider all the stitches worked in the single crochet stitch as one group. Name this group A. This round involves working a group A in the first single crochet of each chain space, with 4 chains in between. Now everyone follow the chart to complete this round. After completing the last 4 chains, slip stitch in the first single crochet stitch. Pull tight. Cut the yarn. And this completes round 3. Now let's start round 4. Join the yarn in the chain space. Make 2 chains to start. In the same position, work 1 half double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 treble crochet, and 2 chains. In the next chain space, work correspondingly 1 treble crochet, 2 double crochets, 3 half double crochets, 2 double crochets, 1 treble crochet, 2 chains. Now everyone follow the chart to complete this round. After completing the last half double crochet, slip stitch in the beginning chain. Pull tight. Cut the yarn. And round 4 is completed. Now start round 5. Join the yarn to the first double crochet stitch on the left of the break. Chain 2 for the beginning chain. Work in sequence 1 half double crochet, 1 double crochet, work 1 double crochet into the chain space. The next double crochet is worked into the treble crochet of round 3's group A, and insert into the chain space as well. After completion, work 2 chains. Continue to work 2 double crochets in the chain space. Next, corresponding to the stitches, work 1 double crochet, three half double crochets, one double crochet. The double crochet is worked in the second double crochet stitch in the chain space of round 2. After completion, skip 1 stitch, then corresponding to the stitches, work 3 half double crochets. One double crochet, 2 double crochets in the chain space, two chains, 1 double crochet in the treble crochet stitch, continue to work 1 double crochet in the chain space. Now, everyone follow the chart to complete this round. After finishing the last half double crochet, slip stitch in the beginning chain. Pull tight. Cut the yarn. And round 5 is completed. Now, let's start round 6. This round requires to join with the lace trim and motif 6 as you go. Join yarn to the half double crochet on the left of the break. Make 3 chains to start, which count as 1 double crochet. Then, work 2 double crochets in the same position. Complete a DC 3-in-1. Continue by working 1 half double crochet, one slip stitch, skip 1 stitch. In the chain space, work 1 half double crochet, 2 double crochets, 3 chains, 2 double crochets, 1/2 double crochet. Now follow the chart to crochet this edge all the way down. After completing the last double crochet, make 1 chain. Then, locate motif 6. Slip stitch in the 3rd chain space on the right. That completes the connection between motif 7 and the lace trim. Next, make 1 chain, 2 double crochets, 1/2 double crochet, skip 1 stitch, work 1 slip stitch. Continue crocheting according to the chart. After completing the last double crochet on this edge, make 1 chain. In the chain space of motif 6, work 1 slip stitch. Complete the connection between motif 7 and motif 6. Next, make 1 chain, 2 double crochets, 1/2 double crochet, skip 1 stitch, make 1 slip stitch. Continue crocheting this round according to the chart. After completing the last half double crochet, slip stitch into the beginning chain. Pull tight. Cut the yarn. And motif 6 is now completed. When you are working on the final round of the second motif 7, you need to join with motif 6 and the first motif 7. First insert into the chain space of motif 6. Then into the chain space of the first motif 7. Yarn over and slip stitch. make 1 chain. And it's now joined. Continue crocheting the remaining part according to the chart. After joining the second motif 7, join the remaining motif 7 to the lace trim according to the chart. The method is the same as for the second motif 7. When joining the last motif 7, there are 3 join points. The joining method is the same as before, so I will not repeat the demonstration. After all motif 7 are joined, we start making the decorative pom-poms. Begin with the magic ring. After that, start round 1. Make 1 beginning chain. Then crochet 6 single crochets. Once completed, slip stitch into the first single crochet. Pull tight. This completes round 1. Now crochet round 2. Make 1 beginning chain. Work 2 single crochets in the next stitch. Complete the SC2 in 1. Next, work a SC2 in 1 in each stitch. After the last single crochet is completed, slip stitch into the first single crochet. Pull tight. This completes round 2. Now crochet round 3. Make 1 beginning chain. Then work correspondingly in the stitches, 2 single crochets. One SC2 in 1. This round involves working alternately 2 single crochets and 1 SC2 in 1. Follow the pattern. Work all the remaining stitches. After completing the last SC2 in 1, join with a slip stitch in the first single crochet. Pull tight. This completes round 3. Now crochet round 4. Make 1 beginning chain. Then work a single crochet in each stitch. After completing the last single crochet, join with a slip stitch in the first single crochet. Pull tight. This completes round 4. The method for round 5 is the same as round 4. Work single crochets in each stitch correspondingly. Follow the pattern to complete this round. Now crochet round 6. Make 1 beginning chain, then work correspondingly 2 single crochets. One SC2 tog. Insert into the stitch. Yarn over and draw through. Complete an incomplete single crochet. Insert into the next stitch. Yarn over and draw through. Complete the second incomplete single crochet. There are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over. Draw through all 3 loops. This completes the SC2 tog. This round is alternate crocheting 2 single crochets and 1 SC2 tog. Following the pattern, crochet the remaining stitches. After completing the last SC2 tog, join with a slip stitch in the first single crochet. Tighten. This completes round 6. Now crochet round 7. Make 1 beginning chain. Then work single crochets in the corresponding stitches one by one. After completing the last single crochet, join with a slip stitch in the first single crochet. Tighten. This completes round 7. Let's stuff the ball with filling cotton. And then start crocheting round 8. Make 1 beginning chain. Then crochet SC2 tog in the corresponding stitches one by one. After completing the last SC2 tog, join with a slip stitch in the first SC2 tog. Tighten. Leave about 25 centimeters of tail and cut the yarn. Pull the tail through. Thread it through the needle. Insert clockwise one by one into the front loop of each single crochet. Tighten. Complete the closing. Then insert the hook into the front loop of any 2 single crochets. Yarn over and draw through. Crochet 20 chains. After completing that, slip stitch in the chain space of motif 6 or 7. Tighten. Pull the tail through. Wrap the tail around the chain a few times. Sew a few stitches into the chain. After securing it, trim the excess tail. The decorative pom-pom is now secured. Next, we will sew on motif 1, motif 2, motif 3, motif 4, motif 5 and the half motif. First sew on the half motif, then motif 1. Finally, between motif 1 and the half motif, sew on motif 2, motif 3, motif 4 and motif 5 in sequence. Now watch me demonstrate the specific sewing method. Divide the corresponding color yarn into 2 strands. Here I use cotton yarn for the demonstration. Then thread it through the needle. The sample is not complete, only demonstrates the sewing method. First, sew on the half motif. Align the straight edge with the short edge of the finished shawl and place it in the middle. Secure it with markers. Then begin sewing. Start by sewing the straight edge, then the curved edge. Finally the middle. While sewing, pay attention to hiding the seam line. The finished shawl is thick. So while sewing, pay attention to sewing the top layer of it. Try to avoid any sewing marks on the back. You can sew a couple more stitches in the same position to secure the tail. pass through from the inside of the motif. While sewing, you can sew a bit more closely. While sewing, adjust the position of the motif. Now, you can follow this sewing method to sew on the half motif. Once finished, the effect on the back will be like this, with no visible tails. After sewing 2 half motifs, fold the finished shawl in half, find the center line, and then sew on motif 1. Place motif 1 on the center line, and sew it on. The sewing method is the same as for the half motif. After completion, between motif 1 and the half motif, sew on motif 2. Motif 3, motif 4 and motif 5. During the process, make sure the spacing between each motif is the same. Up to this point, the making method for this shawl has been fully explained. If you have any questions during the process, don't hesitate to reach us via our website, Susan's Family, supporting your handwork experience. Enjoy the joy of life. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.